This Adobe After Effects tutorial is brought to you by editingcorp.com.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Nikhil from Dope Motions and welcome to this brand new After Effects tutorial. Today, we're going to take a look at creating kind of an abstract looking 3D geometries into After Effects using a really awesome plugin called Trapcode Tao. It is a new add-on to the Trapcode suite, which helps us to create some really cool 3D stuff which you can see on the screen already. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it and create some awesome stuff. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to create a new camera, 1280x720, and name this tutorial. Hit OK. Then I'm going to create a new solid by hitting ctrl Y on the keyboard and name this BG for background. Then I'm going to create a new solid again by hitting ctrl Y and name this Tao and hit OK. Then we need to create a camera. So I'm going to right click, create a new camera and set this to 35mm, should work good. Then I'm going to select my Tao layer, go to Effects, Trapcode and Tao. Now as you can see, it gives us some really nice 3D geometries and renders pretty fast as well. So I'm going to switch directly towards the segment section, and you can see as I decrease the segments, you can see we can get some really nice shapes. So I'm going to set this to repeat sphere, and I'm going to increase the size so we get a little bit of smooth curve. I'm going to set this to 24 maybe, should look good. Then I'm going to increase the segment to let's say 20, the size to around maybe 25 or 30, make it 25, looks good. Then I'm going to bring down the size X to 20, the size Y to 20 and size Z to 20 as well. Maybe I'll bring the size up to 35. Okay, that looks good, we can change it later on. Then I'm going to go to randomness and go to my random position X and just scale this up to maybe 500, the position Y to 500, the position Z to 500 as well. So we get some random stuff. Then I'm going to increase my random scale to all the way up to let's say 150 should work good. Now it's totally on you how you want to make it look. Then I'm going to go to my segment section and increase the segments, and as you can see, as I increase my segments, the sphere kind of get rotated or get increase in numbers. I'll make this 1200, maybe 1500 should look good. Yeah, that looks good. Then I'm going to create a new light, make it point light and hit OK. And now we need to bring the light into the center of the sphere. So to do that, I'm going to switch from active camera, to the left view I mean, and turn on my title action save just to be a little bit precise and bring my light into the center. And then switch back to the active camera. Then I'm going to go to my material and lightning setup and change the light fall off to smooth. Now you can play around with the light radius if you wish to. You can decrease a little bit or increase it. I'll keep this around maybe 500 or maybe 300 looks good. Then I'm going to go and increase my light intensity to let's say 300. Okay, this is looking pretty good. And maybe I'll decrease the light radius a little bit to maybe 250. Then I'm going to hit Ctrl Shift H to hide my light and the control layers, and go to rendering and make the shader from flat to density, and it's going to give us some really awesome look, kind of a Fresnel look. Then you can play around with the normal effect and the density effect, but I'm going to leave that as it is, but you can play around and get some different results as well. Then I'm going to go to textures, and now we need to create a texture so that our spheres look a little bit colorful and stuff like that. So I'm going to create a new composition and keep the width and height to 400 pixels. and just rename this to maybe let's call this textures. Then I'm going to hit Ctrl Y to create a solid and name this color. And then I'm going to go to Effect, Generate, and Faux Color Gradient. I'm going to change this colors, maybe something like a blue color. Now it's totally on your choice. You can create any color you wish for. Just I'm going to keep it a little relevant by creating some blue shades. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to drag my texture composition into the main tutorial composition. We can hide it. Then go to my Tao layer, and where it says color texture, I'm going to set this from none to the texture that we just created. And as you can see, it gives some really nice textures to our spheres. Then I'm going to go to my material and lightning and go to image based lightning. Then I'm going to change my built-in environment from none to dark industrial, and it's going to give us some really nice reflections. You can also play around with different settings that we have, like green forest, bus garage, and stuff like that. But I'm going to set this to dark industrial as this is my favorite reflection. You can also play around with the metal and Fresnel, but I'm going to keep this to something kind of let's say 20. And this to 50. Okay, so this is looking pretty nice. Then we need to create or color our BG. So I'm going to do the same thing. Go to Effect, Generate Faux Color Gradient. Select a color from our sphere so that the BG is kind of matching to the sphere that we created. Make this black. Okay, so this is looking pretty nice with the BG. Then I'm going to go to my light option and maybe I'll increase the intensity to 500, or it's too much, maybe 400. Okay, this looks pretty sweet. Now it's totally on you guys what you prefer, or as per your needs you can say. And don't forget guys, it is absolutely 3D, so you can animate it or rotate it as you like. So you can do some crazy stuff with this. What we can do is we can create some really abstract effects. So to create that, if I change my repeat sphere to, let's say, repeat n-gon, you can see we get some really nice kind of a cubic effect. If I bring my sides down to, let's say, 4, you can see we get some really nice cubic effects which we can animate for creating some really awesome level motion graphics, some advanced level motion graphics you can create with this. You can always change the color by just going to our texture comp and selecting a different color, something like a red and maybe kind of a yellow or orange, and you're gonna instantly get some different results. And this looks pretty amazing. It is like an abstract effect but still look pretty convincing. Then if I change this to extrude n-gon, we can get some different results instantly. You can always go to rendering and just turn up the super sampling to 16 to get some better results. Now it may slow down your system a little bit because it makes the file a little bit heavy, so you can just keep this off or make this 16. 16 works pretty perfect for the rendering. So you can see it looks really nice. If I just turn it down to, let's say, 500, I just kind of love this add-on that they have done to the Trapcode family. You can create some really nice motion graphics, guys. Just play around with it, just do some experimentations and just don't follow my exact settings. You can always tweak the settings a little bit and create some awesome stuff. Now one more thing I want to show you guys, that is if I create a new adjustment layer and name this shine, then I'm going to go to Effect, Trapcode and Shine, and I'm going to go to Colorize and select kind of an electric color. And as you can see, if I increase my sphere counts to, let's say, 24 to make the sphere a little bit smoother, maybe decrease or increase the size to 50, we get some really nice results with some really kind of a light boosting out of the spheres, and it makes it look really outstanding and kind of highlights it. So yep, I think that it's for today, and You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook if you wish to. I hope this tutorial was helpful to you guys, and if it was, don't forget to subscribe, comment and like, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching guys.